Alright, you know what? Let's start with the judgment. Seems appropriate, doesn't it?
First, this wasn't my idea. It is an issue born of titles and heir apparency and... Halam Shiral is having difficulty freeing trade routes formerly controlled by Duchess Florian. Had she been tried, her assets would be forfeit and considerable bureaucracy avoided. So, they ask that we judge her.
What the hell is that? What is going on? Did they send that person in a box? Fucking gnolls with their bullshit.
This is supposed to make sense. I'm judging a box.
That was the time allotted for rebuttal. Her crimes negated any claim to... Forgive me, there is an odor.
Really? There is a present? You know what? Let's do it. I have no idea what that could be.
Strangely enough, something similar happened to an uncle of Emperor Leandra II. His trade routes were returned to the reigning monarch. Why don't we just follow suit?
A wise choice. Thank you for making it swiftly.
What? Whatever. That is insane. Now let's talk to her. She wants me to go to Palroyo, doesn't she?
How bracing to be in the thick of the game again. The last time I was at Alam Shiral was Countess Letienne's wedding. There were a dozen affairs, 5 secret alliances, and a duel between 2 chevaliers over the vintage of an Antivan port. But until the Duchess was unmasked, I've never seen the Winter Palace in shock.
No one can say the evening wasn't memorable.
No, I should think not. I must confess, when Celine was killed, my first reaction wasn't sorrow. It was disappointment. How could the Empress of Orlais be taken in by the Duchess's plot?
Celine sacrificed her safety to her politics.
The blade at her back certainly proved sharper than the knives at her throat. But let's not lose sight of victory. Your actions at the ball have secured us allies and favors alike.
Playing the game was thrilling. We did just make history.
With Celine gone, I don't know if it will be for the better or the worse. Although I do wish Varric would show a bit more restraint in his accounts of the evening. Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
No, but you know what? Let's do it.
Later.
Another time.
She has been waiting for me to do that quest for a very long time. Let's do that. Go to a war table and find a way to meet Belize. Fucking shit. Belize. You know what? Let's do it. Although I won't humble myself to any noble for that is required, then she will never regain her seat of power. How the hell do I know what to... Okay, let's see. With our knowledge of the Venatori and the Crow's intelligence on Enzo, I tracked down a storehouse just outside the city. I hope you don't want us to leave any of the Venatori alive. Sadly, Lord Enzo was not present, but he may count his life in days. To show we respect our current arrangement, an interesting trinket from our raid on the Venatori. Mabari grip. Okay. contact the hero of Fereldanak. I need to apparently contact someone. Elven Ruins, what? The Alemand. Speak with Minister Belisa, there you go. Ambassador Montilier, forgive the late reply. Wonderful as it is to hear from you, I have just reading from Trowel in the Dales. The Civil War has made managing my holdings even more difficult.
I have requests for information on your lineage from a few interested parties at the Winter Palace.
Andraste preserve me. Feel free to use those requests as kindling.
No, I shall take them. I want to know who pines for our commander. We can use this to our advantage.
I'm not bait.
Hush. Just look pretty.
I won't say he's pretty. He has a presence, but he's not good looking, really. The Civil War has made managing my holdings even more difficult. It would be much easier if I had to the ear of the Council of Heralds, but alas, fortune has left me poor in that regard. The Inquisitor is always welcome at one of my humble feats. I only regret it may not be as grand as I would like. Please, dear lady, promise me you will warn her worship that my preoccupation will preclude a richer evening with my guests. With deep regard, Marquis Wicott. The Marquis is clearly fishing for an introduction to the Council before you attend this party. I'll arrange one.
Let us begin.
Alright. Arrange it then. Let's talk to Barrick. Mavari Masterwork. Let's see what that does. Dagger. Who cares? Ooh. Cutscene time.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you. You're just in time. We almost had to start without you.
No,
What exactly were you starting without me now?
I found her, Ruffles. Deal her in.
I do hope I recall the rules. It's been ages since I've played a game of Wicked Grace.
Grab a seat. We're ready to start.
Are we playing cards or what?
Are 3 drakes better than a pair of swords? Ugh, I can never remember.
Seeker, remember how I said, don't show anyone your hand? That rule includes announcing it to the table.
There's a crown on his head, but a sword too. His head didn't want either.
Don't talk to the face cards, kid.
You seem to have enough people. I have 1,000 things to do. Losing money can be both relaxing and habit-forming. Give it a try.
Curly, if any man in history ever needed a hobby, it's you.
Dealer starts. Oh, I believe I'll start at... Oh, 3 coppers. Do you think that's too daring? Maybe I'll make it 1. No. Boldness. 3 it is.
Seriously, who starts at 3 coppers? Silver or go home?
Sounds good. I'm in.
Bolder the better, right? I'm in.
Me too. Well, are you in?
Okay, why not? We need to maintain high morale, I would say.
I'm in, and raising another silver.
You haven't even looked at your cards.
Our illustrious leader is betting we're bluffing.
You are bluffing.
The poor recruit ran out into the dining hall in nothing but his knickers. And this
Profound silence fell over the hall as 70 mages and 30 Templars all turned to stare at once. Then, a slow round of applause began and spread until every soul was on their feet. A standing ovation.
What?
What did he do?
Saluted, turned on his heel, and marched out like he was in full armor.
He did not.
Good man.
You're shitting us.
That's how you know it's true. I could never put that in a book. Too unlikely.
How I got the story? Let's see. I'm interested in that one.
I've got one for you. The clan decided to camp near this ruined fortress, right on the edge of the Tirashan, dark as the bottom of a well. The keeper swore up and down it was safe, but some of the hunters started hearing noises in the middle of the night.
Okay.
They ran out of there fast as you think, bare asses shining in the moonlight the whole way back to their village.
Not bad. You don't mind if I steal that one, do you?
Well done. You ought to tell stories more often.
I like the part with the rabbit. There should be more rabbits in stories.
That was scandalous. It would ruin the Inquisition if anyone found out. Tell it again. And the dealer takes everything. I win again.
Deal again. I figured out your tells, Lady Ambassador.
Commander, everyone knows a lady has no tells.
Then let's see if your good fortune lasts one more hand.
Okay.
I want another chance to win my dignity back. Deal me in.
Don't say a word, dwarf.
I tried to warn you, Curly.
Never bet against an Antivan, Commander.
I'm leaving. I don't want to witness our commander's walk of shame back to the barracks.
Well, I do. It comes off. I didn't know it came off.
He's really skinny, isn't he? Holy shit.
I'm glad you decided to join us tonight. It's too easy to mistake you for the Inquisitor.
Yeah, I know what he means. The figure, the icon. Just like saying the president instead of Obama or something like that. Well, it was not that much fun, but it was fun.
I enjoyed this.
See? That's what I mean. It's easy to forget you're not just an icon or symbol. Like those statues of Andraste holding bowls of fire. At least it is for me. You up for another game when this is all over, Inquisitor?
Why not?
I wouldn't miss it.
Good. It'll take me a while to talk Cullen into it. Maybe I'll work the revenge angle.
Well, wasn't that interesting?
Who's that? Did I win?
Ah! You know what? I didn't notice she wasn't around.
I need to have a few words with my publisher. The first one will be you, and the second one will be Bastard. They've claimed for years my crime serials don't sell in Orlais. So why is the Council of Heralds asking me for autographs? Sorry, distracted. Anyway, you need something?
Okay.
Tell me more about Bianca.
Not making any promises here. Ask.
What makes the Merchants Guild such a danger to her?
Well, to be fair, it's more of a danger to me. Technically, we're not supposed to be within 300 leagues of one another. If it got back to the guild that we were seen together, they'd freeze my assets and then have me killed. Maybe not in that order.
Why is that?
What in the world did you do to cause that?
We almost started a clan war. Does it matter? I can't change it now.
How do you know Bianca? The lady, I mean, not the crossbow?
I met her years ago when she still lived in Kirkwall, and I was looking for someone with, mechanical skills. Bianca is, beyond a doubt, the most brilliant smith you'll ever meet. I haven't seen her since she got married and moved to Orlais.
Ooh.
Bianca is married. Somehow I thought the two of you had a history.
Bianca's family are Kalnas. Surface dwarves, so conservative they don't take a piss without asking the ancestors first. They picked out a smith caste boy for her. Wealthy, respected, has a great anvil collection. The perfect husband. I heard the wedding was lovely. The one Bianca actually showed up for, anyway.
So how long have the two of you been together?
Well, if you want to split hairs, we're not. Usually there's a continent between us at all times. We write letters. Now and then we manage to meet up. I don't know if that's together. Shit, it's been what, 15 years? Great. Now I feel old. Thanks.
All right, tell me the truth. Bianca made your crossbow, didn't she? I mean, it has her name.
It's not that simple. The Carta thinks my Bianca was a freak success by a Carta inventor who could never duplicate it. If they thought anyone else was involved, someone who could make one work, things would be bad. So, I really can't tell the story. I don't want any more blood on my hands.
Okay.
I guess that's it for now.
Sure. I'll be here. If you've got questions, I'm your dwarf.
Tell me the truth, Varric. Do you actually think I was sent by Andraste?
Shit. This is going to be awkward. I guess I do. Either you're guided by the hand of some higher power, or you have the worst luck.
I wouldn't have pegged you as an Andrastian.
It's a great story. It's got heroism, love, betrayal, and random musical numbers. What's not to like? I don't have a nug in this race. It could be bullshit, it could be true. I'll never know. But I like the idea that maybe you could save the world with a song.
Really, you want the crossbow to be mass-produced, Monty? Like, I don't know. I prefer bows myself.
Let's be realistic. It could be both.
You've got a point. Look at all the shit that's happened to you. You were saved from the explosion that leveled a mountaintop and fell out of the Fade. You traveled through time, faced down one of the ancient magisters who started the Blights, had a mountain fall on you, and lived. Single-handedly saved the Orlesian Empire. Stopped an army of demons. One of those things would be impossible. All of them together? That's a miracle.
Yeah, and I'm sure it's that trickster god that's making us succeed.
I'm starting to see your point.
Just try to warn me before falling into the Fade again, would you? I hate that place.
The Herald's invitation. Okay. Apparently I impressed
or you just
T-Bag.
here to admire the dwarf.
Admire the dwarf. Okay.
Carry on.
Let's talk to Soulless.
There are spirits hovering by the veil to observe the thrones of powerful nations, the machinations, betrayals. After our time in Halam Shiral, I understand why. I had forgotten how I missed court intrigue.
You miss court intrigue? When were you at court?
Oh, well, never directly, of course. An elven apostate is rarely invited to speak with empresses and kings. But from the fade, I have watched dynasties form and empires crumble. It is sometimes savage, sometimes noble, and always fascinating. In any event, Gaspar should be a steadfast ally. Briala will keep him in check, and look after the elves.
Our people had better help. What? Okay.
I hope Briala is able to use her position to help our people.
Our people? Who are? Oh, you mean elves? I'm sorry, I was confused. I do not consider myself to have much in common with the elves.
Your people have lost so much of their history and culture. To not even think of yourself that way.
I think of myself as me. That's all I've ever needed. I joined the Inquisition to save the world. Regardless of who my people are, this was the best way to help them. As for the elves of Orlais, I believe Briala is doing quite well on their behalf. She is an admirable woman.
Briala only cares about elves.
True. It is not her vision I admire. She organized resistance against a powerful enemy, using only her wits and the resources at hand. That demands respect, especially in a world where most would look at her and only see a pair of pointed ears.
She was going to fail. I salvaged her play for the throne.
How can I help?
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Let's get back to the operations table and send them on more missions.
The Inquisitor.
I just hope Briala gets killed. That's what I truly do. But she gets popular among the elves, and then she gets killed. Kind of, who? There must be an example from history. Let's see. Karakul was forced to cede much of its northern territory, a significant victory for Sebastian Bale. However, in presenting an overwhelming force, we encouraged Captain Avelin to pull the militia back with no casualties. They now fortify behind the walls of the city at full strength. The result is a stalemate that is unlikely to appease the prince's anger. The tactics of the moment were less obvious to Bale, and he believes himself beholden to us. His gratitude has allowed my agents to get close to him and enter into his confidence. From now on, the prince's plan will be known to the Inquisition. Great. The shield in the north. Let's see. Inquisitor, I am pleased that we were able to work together for the betterment of the people of Redcliffe. My Andraste watch over you. Arl Tiwag. Okay.
Any clues to his next move?
Some, but not enough for us to go on just yet.
Okay, we need to send... Triscu, send assassins and kill this guy, yeah.
Inquisitor.
A missing assassin. The Arl's invitation. Let's see. Ambassador, I apologize any unpleasantness that might have arisen from my last correspondence with the Inquisition. My people have been under tremendous strain for too long, even before the destruction of the Conclave, and it has taken its toll in all of the Redcliffe Arling. But it is in the past. Today I write to offer an invitation to the Inquisition. The Baron of Kalon is part of my domain and now lies empty. Van Elara has lost her life defending the Conclave. Her only living relative holds lands too far away to administer both. By Ferelden custom, the lands are now the property of whomever claims them through a skin of arms. A tournament will be held at Kalon, with the victor taking the title as their prize. The Inquisition may send a champion to fight in the melee if you wish. Sincerely, Arl Teabag. What do you know? We can truly run a banner, but a well-chosen Embo will win as Ferelden allies. No, I want land. We should send a champion. It may not be wise to win, however, Ferelden's hold grudges.
To what?
Win me some lands in Ferelden. That's great. Okay. Let's see. A report in Arcanes' Darkness Hand. An official request made officially. The Inquisitor has suffered exposure to the tears of the veil and the energy of the Fade. To properly help her endure these forces, I need to understand them. I need samples, I need remnants, I need to see. If it pleases, I request the resources for a grand experiment to peer through the veil, or as far as I can. It is an expensive investment, I know, but it is necessary, and it is only fair. I need to see. I wrote that twice. It is important to me. Remnants are easy enough. I shall pull the powers we have established in your wake. She'll have what she needs. I expect it to be difficult to keep it from her. I'll have the battlefields scoured for samples. That's as close as I would dare to her. Now, I will send Liliana. Well, whatever she needs to accomplish that. Ah, shit. This is always stupid. Okay, let's see. So I have these two. Okay, let's see if we can send. Okay. Gosh, I didn't notice it said busy. It didn't say busy. Whatever. You know what? Let's send her to gain money. It turns out she is busy. Shit. What is she busy for? I don't know. Let's see. Josephine is ready. It turns out she's ready. Alright, Inquisitor, I have the time and place of the Marquis party. You must find a way to speak with Minister Belize privately about ratifying the Duparquet's return to nobility. It is the last step we need. She holds the success of this entire endeavor on her hands. Alright. Okay, Lord de Rocher is asking for additional assurances and partnerships as he drives his family. Yeah, I wanted to send her. Yeah.
Inquisitor?
I wanted to send her there. Strange, I forgot. Alright, great. Alright, now let's talk to Liliana.
Inquisitor.
And Dorian, give me a second, please.